Red. Red. All right? Now focus. The color of this pen is the color of this pen is the color of the pen that I hold in my hand is royal blue.
Liar, liar. So we often try to lie to ourselves, but our own speech betrays us. And we speak with more than just our words. We speak with our actions or our lack of actions. See, I can hear clearly with my eyes. I can see clearly with my ears. But we gotta understand what a lie is if we want to properly dissect this topic.
To lie is to intentionally try to deceive, either with words or by creating a false impression.
See, there's a distinct difference between lying and using a filter. An example, oftentimes when I'm in business setting, I will use formal diction, not with the intent to deceive, but instead to facilitate effective communication amongst all parties involved, simultaneously bypassing any barriers that may be created by the intrinsic use of my native dialect. See, I changed how I sound, but I didn't change what I believe or change my character. Because at the moment you start to filter your character or your belief system, it becomes a lie. Another example, like they say, hey, do you like golf? I'm like, what, golf? Clean air, set of clubs, and 18 holes, and I'll get lost in heaven. See what I do? That'd be a flat out lie. But if I say something like, I believe Barack Obama is the perfect embodiment of who and what a president should be, that's no different than me saying, man, what? Obama like that. See, I'm staying true to my character and my belief system. I'm not willing to sacrifice my character or my belief system. But all societies will filter our character and our belief system to match up with the moment. But our own speech will betray us, whether it be through our words, our actions, or our lack of action. See, when we start to filter our character and our belief system, we lying to ourselves. And that's often why we don't achieve what we're looking to achieve. Because you can't fix or find resolution to a problem until you identify and acknowledge it. And that's impossible while you lying to yourself. It's like you ever see or hear somebody say, all I care about is God and my children. But they fresh and their kids look raggedy. Or you don't never read your Bible, and the only time that you pray is when you say your grace. See, your speech betrays you. It's like if a man say, I'm a protector, and a man hits a female in his family, and he says, I can't do nothing because I got a broken arm. Your lack of action speaks louder than your words. But even if he don't say no words, and with that broken arm, he just step up to the plate and get busy, what's understood don't need to be explained. His words are in agreement with his actions. That remind me of the story when Jesus was about to be killed and go to the cross. He tell his disciples, the ones that have been with him for the last 3.5 years, every day, day in, day out, that he provided for, that when these dudes come for me to bring me to the cross to kill me, y'all gonna run. Y'all gonna run away. So Peter, like one of the main ones, his main disciples, that guy, always that guy, Peter say, oh nah, they might run, but not me. Oh, I'm definitely not running. You know what I'm saying? So Jesus tell him, Peter, I tell you that you will, before the rooster crow, you'll deny me 3 times. So Peter was like, oh nah. So they come and get him, take him, everybody run like he said. Then Peter followed though from far behind. So now they got him in the palace, and they beating Jesus, and they just preparing him, trying to get him killed. Peter on the outside of the palace, and some folks start to recognize Peter or whatever, and they like, didn't you used to be with him? So Peter like, oh nah, not me. So then another person come like, nah man, you definitely was with him, like one of the soldiers that came and got him. He was like, well, you was definitely with him, I remember you. Peter like, oh nah, not me, I wasn't with him, because he didn't want none of that. So then there's like one third person was like a woman or something, and she was like, you definitely was with him. She's like, even how you sound, your speech betray you. Like, you speak like him, you speak like them. See, who Peter was claiming to be at that time didn't agree with who God had called him to be. So Peter was lying to himself. And if Peter kept lying to himself, he'd have never became the Peter that we know in the Bible. And how many of us doing the exact same thing? We keep lying to ourselves, and we become the biggest opponents to our success. We the reason that we don't change. See, like the Bible said, let it be confirmed by 2 or 3. Your words, your actions, and not what you're not willing to do, or your lack of action, all got to be in agreement. We keep making these New Year's resolutions for 2018, but resolution means to solve or fix a problem. The basement can't be flooded, and you keep saying it's really not that wet. Dog, that problem will never get solved. See, we got to make sure that what we saying, what we doing, and what we not willing to do all come into agreement. And once that happens, dog, the sky the limit. Man, this your man, son. God Man Ministries. Comment, like, subscribe. Let me know what y'all think. I love y'all. God is love. Y'all be safe in these New Year's. Talk to you later.